So today, guys, we got a brand new sponsor for the widest 2G build. Boost Auto Parts is that sponsor, and they sent me over some of their 4th gen style mirrors for the 2nd gen Dodge Ram. These mirrors have the smoked lens, lights, and in the lights there's a LED function, strip, and the light is the white LED with the switchback function that has an amber switchback for the turn signals. Both of the mirrors, including the blind spot, are the heated, and the whole mirror itself has the power fold. And with the mirror, it comes with the wires to wire in the turn signal and the running light, which is the blue is for turn signal and orange is for running light. It comes with all the fuses to wire them up. And with the mirror, they have the wireless ECU for the power folding function. It also comes with a sticker and a koozie and all the wiring to wire them up. So to install the mirrors, there will be 3 mounting bolts to take the mirror off. So to do that, you'd have to remove the door panel. To remove the door panel, you need to take out 3 screws, which 1 is right here, and 2 are right there. After you remove those 3 screws, you're gonna have to pop the whole door panel off of all these clips, then lift it over this door lock, all over the door handle, and unclip this off of this switch. Then when you do that, put the door panel aside and you can get to these. After you remove all the nuts, take all the nuts off, remove the plate, and pull the mirror straight out. So now this is what it looks like without the mirror. So when you remove the plate for this mirror, make sure this piece is all the way slid up towards your mirror. Then take all your wires and slide them through the door. Then when you get the mirror up on there, have someone be holding on the other side and pull this gasket through. Make sure it's firmly in so you can have a nice sealed in there. Then you take this bracket, flip this piece up behind it, and slide all your wires through it. When the bracket's all the way at the top, peel off this to show the adhesive. I don't need this on video. Then when you put the bracket all the way up, put all the nuts on. Then tighten all these nuts. On the driver's side of the truck, there will be this wireless ECU for the power folding. And on the driver's side, there would be the 2 connections where you plug it in on the right side. And you also will have this wiring harness. And on this connector, you plug it in on the left side. Once you get the mirror, all the wiring through the door, and tighten up the mirror, you'll have all these connectors. So the first connector you want to connect is this one with the extra thing coming off of it. Plug it into right here. So now all the connectors would be left is these three. But there's this connector that you will need for the lights. But right now, we'll take our ECU box that we already showed you how to plug which ones into. You'll take the ones that are plugged into the right and bring it up. And there's two connectors that they'll only plug into, which is this one, you plug into this. And this one, you'll plug into this. Now you take the other wiring harness and come up, and there'll be two connectors. In this mirror, I will not be needing to use the orange connector, but this one, use this piece at the end of the wires. So just plug them in. So now all these wires, which the blue is for turn signal and orange for running light, take the connector at the top and plug it into the orange and blue right here. And since I have wires running for my door handle lights, I'll be connecting into the turn signal right here. Now you take the connector that you use for your window switch and lock switch, and you find the tan wire and the black with the light green wire. Then you take these and tap into them. Okay. Now you take these, coming from the ECU box, you plug the red one into the tan wire you tapped into. And you take the black one and plug it into the one you tapped into the black and green wire. And here with the turn signal, I'm running that wire. I'm going to run the turn signal wire into the turn signal wire I have right in my door. So then I tap into this, and I'll use this fuse, and I'll plug this in, and I'll connect this onto here. As you can see, I took the turn signal wire and ran it and tapped right into my turn signal wire. And that's where I'll get my power from. You see, I took this running light wire for the mirrors, ran it down, drew the gasket in there, and I was poking through here. It just pops right through the gasket, and it'll run up and go through a wall. And then, as you can see, this wall right here, I ran those wires through before, and then I'll run it up through here, and then I'll find a running that wire. As you can see, I took it and then ran it through that wall, and now it's right there. And now I'll pull it up through. I took that wire, pulled it up through here, I'll run it down through here, and I'll get a wire from the running light and take this corner light off. There's just one screw right in there, which I already took off. Okay, after you run the wire down, up through here, you can run it down, and I ran it through a hole down there, and I'll show you where that leads to. It popped out of that hole, then I ran it out there. Now I can find a running light to run it to. So on the passenger side, I did the same thing with wiring. Ran the running light wire through down there and up through there, and the turn signal wire I just spliced right into the wire I have in the door. Then I ran the running light wire up through here, up, all the way across with that piece. So all the way across. Then I spliced into this running light wire right here. I'll put that down there. I'll put that down there. But this runs through, comes, Comes up through here, and then I'll splice into this wire, which is part of the running light. So I ran the wires up to the bumper right here, up to the running light. So I just tapped into the running light wire right there I have, and here's the wire for the running lights and the mirrors. So both of them are going to that one now, and I have the fuse. So I'll just move that out of the way, and I plug this back into my headlight because it has the LED running strips in there. So plug this back into my headlight, put my headlight back. Now I have the headlight back right there. Have all the wires going to it. These wires are connected. So now this mirror has power to it. So now I got this little door wired up. I'm gonna organize everything. I'll get back to you guys. Okay, I kind of cleaned up all the wires. I zip tied the ECU right there to the insulation. Ran all the wires, zip tied it right there, zip tied it right there. Now all I gotta do is plug in this for the adjuster for the mirrors, and then put the 3 screws on, and then I'm done with this door. So as you can see, I got the ECU on the passenger side, and for the wire plugged in, it goes over here and plugs into the end of the mirror wire. And same thing on the other side, just take this connector and just don't use it. And then there's 2 more connectors, one that plugs into this, that's already here, and then one that plugs into the one for the running lights and turn signals. And I did the same thing for my running lights. I just ran it through, ran it up, and then I just connected to the other side. And then for my turn signal, I did the same thing. Just tapped right into this turn signal guy I have in here. And then same thing on this ECU. There's this other wires that come down, and it's for the negative and positive. And I did the same colors as on the other side. So positive goes into the tan wire here, and the negative goes into the black with the green on it. And this is the connector that plugs into the windows and the door lock. And that's it, guys. Hope you guys liked the video, and there's the end product.